In my wider work, I teach business and strategy and corporate governance at Ulster University Business School. My research area wouldn't be in entrepreneurship, although more recently I've been looking at things like human capital indicators in the annual reports of FTSE 100 companies, and that would include things like entrepreneurship, innovation, diversity, so there are some interlinking themes. Oh, ISBE, I think it's very active. It runs the annual conference, which is obviously very popular, gets about 300 delegates normally. It was in Belfast last year, goes to Birmingham this year, but it also has a number of special interest groups, and prior to becoming a special interest group, you become a community of interest. It's like a sort of testing ground to see how much interest there is in your particular field. But the special interest group would have their own little networks. They'd run at least one workshop every year, and it just brings people together. And then these are the same sort of groups of people that then go into the tracks for the conference. So I think we are providing support. The other thing that ISBE does is provides research funding. So again, these are fairly small packets at the moment of maybe £5,000, but it gives memberships a little bit of money to bid for, and then they have to produce a normal thing like an academic paper, a project. So again, we're supporting our membership with just an extra stream of funding, which again goes towards their funding pool for their own careers at the universities. The conference would normally have a theme, so I'm sure there'll be a very interesting theme this year. And then the tracks are sort of loosely related to that theme. But it should be a great conference. We tend to find, surprisingly, the UK-based ones tend to be a bit more popular. We were in Paris 2 years ago, which wasn't as popular as we thought it was going to be. I mean, obviously, magnificent city. But whereas Belfast, which, you know, with negative connotations maybe, was extremely popular, maybe people coming to Northern Ireland for the first time. But I think Birmingham as a city has really developed similar to Belfast, and I think we should get a very good attendance at this year's conference.